Welcome to this week's edition of Word of Wisdom. I'm so excited to come your way wherever you may be, and I bring you greetings from the comfort of my home. Last week, we learned counseling. This week, I'll be bringing you the part 2 of what we learned last week, but I will zero in the counsel of God. In Proverbs chapter 19, the verse of 20 and 21, this is what the wise man King Solomon and the great teacher has to tell us. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. There are many devices in a man's heart, nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Nevertheless the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. That means there are so many plans, there are so many strategies, there are so many achievements that man will have to embark on and take as decisions and choices in life. However, it is only the counsel of God that will be established on earth and in humans' life. Listen, you bear with me that from the day you were born, someone will have to make decisions and make choices for you. You did not have the choice of your own name, the dress you will wear, the food you will eat, the church, the temple or synagogue or the mosque you will have to go to. So from that time, your faith was dependent on someone else. As a matter of fact, some of the parents and some of the great people who you lived with will have to impute their faith on you against your will. From that very stage, when you started your elementary education, your teachers will have to influence you with a knowledge you didn't have no control over. They taught you some of the subjects you didn't like, but you were forced to learn without your will. You see, all these were setting a pace for you to be influenced wrongfully or rightfully. By the time you get into your tertiary level, you have been influenced so much by different school of thought with an interest in a career you did not actually wanted to choose. However, by influence and by different school of thought, you went and embarked on these courses and these careers. Gradually, your purpose was being diverted by the influence of your parents, your friends, family members, teachers that taught you, your environment that you lived in, and the society you find yourself in. All these things are human plans for your life, which can eventually fail you. It can thwart. And I want you to understand that it is very important to know and to seek the counsel of God for your life to bring you back into alignment of your destiny, no matter how you have gone astray. Listen to me very carefully. Whoever that you take counseling from goes a long way to influence your thoughts on who you are now and who you become in the near future to come. By the time you grow to choose your life partner, somebody you want to spend the rest of your life with, your mind might have gone through different ways of life, and if care is not taken, you wouldn't be able to have the right mind to even choose the right partner for your life. And as a matter of fact, I have known many people and they've made decisions by the influence of other people in choosing the wrong partner, in choosing someone they want to spend their lives with. But remember that if someone influences you in choosing someone to live with, there are chances that you can get it wrong because you are going by the influence of the person. And you never know what is behind the person's mind to have influenced you in that very way. Not only on marriage, but also in careers, in educational courses, and so many things, in picking friends and etc. etc. There are many people who have made mistakes by just one influence of an advice. But I want to acknowledge that no matter how life has treated you and where you are in life, it is not too late to go and seek godly counseling or the counsel of God, so that it will bring you into the right frame of God's mind and what God has intended for you. Nothing is too late. As long as you have breath running through you, there is the need for you to go and seek God's counseling for your life. Don't make decisions based on your feelings or your emotions. This is a great mistake. Don't also make decisions based on what other people are doing or what other people are telling you. This is a big mistake. You don't also have to follow the crowd in making the wrong decisions and taking the wrong choices. What you need to do is to seek the counsel of God, which is very paramount in your life. Friends, if this is very important, then who should we seek godly counseling from? Who should we go for the counsel of God? Since nobody have seen God before, how do you then seek the counsel of God? It will come through human being. Some can come through your friends, some can come through your pastor, your parents, noble people in society, people we look up to, great leaders in our communities and nations. They can give you godly counseling. But you must make sure that whoever you're going to seek the counsel from, they are credible. You see, Paul advised Timothy on certain things, and I'll be telling you what Paul told Timothy. In order to be sure of who to give you counseling, you must be very knowledgeable of their character, their track record, how they keep confidentiality, if they are dependable and also trustworthy, and also make sure they are very accountable. This is very important. And this brings me to the advice Paul told his spiritual son Timothy. And he said, "You, Timothy, certainly know that I teach and how I live and what my purpose in life is. You know my faith, my patience, my love, and my endurance." Wow, incredible. Such great status. My faith, my patience, my love, the way I teach, how I live my life. This is a credible record that Timothy will have to look upon Paul to receive the counsel of God. That is to say, Timothy, I'm not someone who is only interested in what I will get from you. I'm not one of the fraudsters who want to dupe you and take your money and give you a wrong advice. Check my record, check my tracks, look at my character, what I teach, and my faith. You must know that I am credible, and therefore nothing should stop you from taking the counsel of God from me. Listen to me, friend. There are so many things going on in our day and time that you don't want to fall a victim in the hands of someone who don't give the right counsel to you. If you receive the counsel of God, it does 7 major things in your life. Number 1, the counsel of God will establish the purpose of God in your life and give you the drive into greater achievements. No matter what you want to achieve, you need a drive. If you have witnessed football or any of the athletics events, you will realize that those who are cheering the participants are the one that gives the drive to them to accomplish whatever race they are in. And that is why it's very important not only to find the purpose of God for your life, but rather also get the drive to be able to achieve whatever it is mandated for you to achieve. Number 2, the counsel of God leads and guides a person on the right path. You don't need to be on the wrong path of life. You will fail. You cut short your life. You will not achieve anything. And life will be very miserable for you. Number 3, the counsel of God brings provision into a person's life. Why provision? You need provision to facilitate your vision. Without the facilitation of your vision, you will not be able to achieve anything. And that is why you need the counsel of God. The counsel of God leads a person into victory in all battles of life. As long as you're living on earth, chances are that you will have challenges. There will be wars, there will be battles of life. But you need the counsel of God to be able to come out victorious. Number 5, the counsel of God provides a person with divine strategies for a successful life. Success is not an accident. It is calculated plans, strategies that you put in place that will make you successful in life. Seek divine counsel for strategic position. Number 6, the counsel of God is superior to any human counsel. Many plans of man, but God's counsel will be established. So seek the counsel of God instead of the counsel of man, which will lead you into a wrong path. The last but not the least, the counsel of God leads to preservation, protection, and it will exempt you from untimely death, from premature death. Hey, you want to live long? Seek the counsel of God, and your life will never be the same again. Hey, if this has been a blessing, why don't you share it for a friend, a brother, a colleague, a workmate, a schoolmate, someone that you care for, and someone, a youth, someone who is starting afresh, an entrepreneur. Let them receive this as a word of wisdom, and their lives will never be the same again. God bless you. Until I come your way, hey, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel at Bishop Melvin Longdon. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and all the social media platforms. And your life will never be the same again. This is your humble servant, Bishop Melvin Longdon. Until I come your way, shalom, peace be to you. Bye for now.